It's 9 AM. It's day 8. It's Monday. Going for an early walk, which is very different. And I'm very, very nervous. There is a plan. It's a bit windy. I will reveal more in a moment. It's weird. I'm thinking so much more about what we're doing, whereas I don't usually. We are right on the edge of freaking town. It's bad. I don't know if I can do it. Holy fuck. We're in the sorting office.
Oh yeah.
Morning, you're right. Hey up.
Cheers. Thanks very much.
Okay. Breathe. Getting like really sweaty. It's horrible. You what? So that was insanely intense. I don't even know if I class this as today's walk or not. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like a success that it has. Although, like, I'm walking back now and I don't feel anything that I did. I didn't let it get the better of me, so I went and did it, but it's knocked me. That was crazy. Well, no, it was intense. I didn't freak out, and I stood in there, waited for the parcels, because I had to go in because I had to show ID. But not great. My plan now is to go home, get in the car, drive back uptown, and maybe get some breakfast. Just go in, maybe get a takeaway breakfast or something, just to give myself a bit more of an opportunity. Walk until you see a cat. Yes. Hello again. I'm in the car now, so I've gone home. Put my glasses on because it's not sunny today.
Results.
Hey up. So we're going to head into town where we've just been pretty much. There's a cafe about 100 yards, if that, 50 yards away from where we were. And I really wanted to go in there. It just felt there was an intensity to that this morning. So we're going to drive back there now. See. Like, I'm not going to be able to park any closer than we were just. So I feel defeated, but it's ridiculous. Like Josh has said, this is still progress. That was still progress. I should be buzzing after doing that. I'm such a freaking perfectionist. I'm going to head there, see what it's like. So we've just pulled up outside the cafe. We're not too far away. Like, I don't know, 25 yards away. So we've done well, actually. Because when we were walking before, let me just show. We were over there, where that car's pulling out. That's by the sorting office, so that's the start of the road. So we're pretty much on the edge of town still. Like, the main town is over there, down there. But this is part of the town. So we're going to a cafe here. My dad will be annoyed because he's going to watch this video and see that we've gone and got a breakfast from the cafe without him. So I apologise in advance, Father. Oh yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare getting in this space. So what we did, we drove up here. I tried to get in this space going that way, but I just couldn't fit the car in the space. There's a skip here and a big Volkswagen in front. So it was tricky. So I had to go round. I went up there, turned round, came down. As we were going to pull into this space again, or try, there was loads of traffic. So I went all the way round the block, like up the middle of town, came back, just pulled over. There was no traffic. I was just about to park, and then loads of traffic appeared. So I had to really blast the car into the space. So that was quite stressful. We're now going to hit the cafe, try and order breakfast, and see if I can stand in there and actually get me breakfast. Let's see. Morning. You alright? Hi mate, can we have 2 takeaway breakfasts?
A few moments later.
We're now several hours later. It's 5 PM. And the footage that you just seen was from like early this morning. That was probably about 9:30. I think we first went out at 9. I was up well early this morning at like 7:30. I don't know why. Didn't go to bed especially early last night. I just couldn't sleep. But today's been one of them days. Like, I've noticed that I keep saying like a lot, and I don't know why. I don't like it. But the point is, it's been one of them days. It really has been one of them days. My head's felt like fuzzy. I've just said it again, man. Like, my head's felt fuzzy, cloudy. I've not felt right at all. I don't know why. A little bit of dizziness, not unmanageable. Like I'm still, oh my god. Like, I don't know what it is with that. Count how many times I say like between now and the end. No. So, my daughter's got dancing in a bit at 6:15, so I'm going to nip around in the car. I was contemplating going for a walk, but I'm going to use this morning as the walk. I'm going to give myself an afternoon off. I'm purposely speaking and thinking about what I'm saying so I don't say like. Oh, God. I figured out that, like, oh my. This isn't funny now. I figured out that I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I've really, like, oh my god. I'm going to start editing it out. This morning, it didn't knock me for 6, but it knocked my confidence. We did that walk and we went to the sorting office, the postal sorting office, because we had missed a parcel on Saturday morning. So the postie left a note through the door, and me and my lad went to get it this morning. I didn't really plan to do that. I didn't have a plan to get up this morning and go and do it. I was just up and I thought it'd be a good idea to go and do it. I thought it probably wouldn't be that busy uptown at that time of morning, and it weren't. So it weren't too bad, but it was just like, just going that way, being on the edge of town, it created anxiety. But there was like I had this weird feeling where my body just weren't awake at that point. My head maybe was still tired. I weren't awake properly. My body hadn't, I don't know, got going or whatever it does. Because I still felt tired and slow and just, I was really conscious of the way that I felt this morning. So that wasn't a nice feeling. But we did it. I felt real crazy intense anxiety within about 100 yards of the sorting office, and it just grew and grew. I didn't get much great footage. Then we did that. I managed to get through it, and I decided that I wanted to just walk home. The plan initially in my head was like to go and walk to the gaff from the sorting office, go get a takeaway breakfast and bring it home. But when we came out of the sorting office, it was just a bit overwhelming. I was just experiencing unwelcome sensations, which I should have in practice. You know, I've said it enough times previously. I should have stuck it out, but I felt just, it didn't feel right. I wanted to come home. I'd already done enough, I guess. Maybe that was the wrong decision, I don't know. But then I questioned too much everything. Was that even English? I don't know. It's not been a great day. We came back, got in the car, drove to the cafe, parked outside, got a decent space after a bit of messing about, went into the cafe, ordered the breakfast. I didn't have enough money on me. It was £10.40 and I only had a tenner on me, so I had to go back out to the car, scout around in the car for change, couldn't find any. I had to drive home, get 40 pence, go back, and in that time the breakfast was done. My lad had waited there, so I gave him the 40p, he ran back in and then came back out with the food. So I didn't go in and wait, which was the plan. So all in all, it's been a real topsy-turvy day, and nothing's really gone to plan. It's Mental Health Awareness Week this week, so I don't know. I'd like to maybe... I'm going to go for a walk still, because that's the plan. That's what I've promised myself that I would do, but I'm going to try and maybe talk a bit about mental health awareness, perhaps for tomorrow. I know the theme this year is surviving or thriving, or surviving to thriving, or something like that. Surviving or thriving. So that's kind of ties in with what I'm doing. I've been surviving for many years, but surviving isn't thriving, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to push myself so I can get a life, pretty much. So that's it for today. I'm going to put this on. I know it hasn't been fantastic, but the title of the video is going to be, and you will have seen already, it's Perfectionist, because that really sums up my mindset when it comes to doing stuff like this. Like I have this, maybe I have the vision of what I'd like to do, and I don't always say it before it, but I have it in my head, and today it didn't go to plan, and I kind of beat myself up about it, and I haven't seen enough of the positive in today. So I've sat here this afternoon and watched the previous 7 days, and day 8 isn't the most positive that it could be, but I need to see the positive in it, and that's what I'm going to try and do. So I'm trying to end this video on a positive note. The fact that I got out this morning and walked to the bloody sorting office, I need a slap, because that's big. And I need to see that, I need to recognise, realise, and keep moving forward. Perfectionist. I've got to stop that. It's not a nice trait, because you don't give yourself enough credit. I think I've done good. Hopefully you'll agree. I hope you're still pushing. I hope you've continued. If you started last week, I hope you continue to. I know a few people have mentioned and said that they've been going out for walks and that. There's another guy on YouTube that does it. Check him out, Johnny Q. He's been doing exposure therapy videos, just walking out of his property and walking around his block and stuff like that. That's good. It's good to see. If there's somebody out there that's doing it, leave a comment and I'll give you a shout out in the next video or whatever, so other people can see, because it helps me when I can see other people getting out there doing this. Or even if it's on Twitter, just let me know. Facebook, whatever. Keep moving forward. We'll see you tomorrow.